Listen closely, because this might be the moment everything changes for you. Not because of luck, not because of talent, but because of something far greater: discipline. You see, success doesn't start when you feel motivated. It begins when you decide that your excuses no longer control your life. Motivation fades, feelings shift, but discipline? Discipline can be the fire that keeps burning when every other light goes out. As Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit.
You can't wait to feel ready. You can't wait for the perfect time. Discipline can be the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It can be the quiet force that whispers, "Get up." It can be what pushes you to show up even when no one's watching, when no one's cheering, when you're tired and the world says, "Take it easy." Remember this: comfort can create decay, but consistency can create greatness. As Jim Rohn said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. You can choose to live on autopilot, reacting to every distraction, or you can take control of your mind and your time. Discipline can be your armor in a world full of noise. It can help you rise when everything around you tells you to quit. Because discipline isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about doing what you said you would do, long after the feeling in which you said it has faded away. Every morning, you have a choice. You can hit snooze, or you can rise with purpose. You can scroll endlessly, or you can focus intentionally. Discipline can be what separates the ones who dream from the ones who achieve. And the best part? You don't have to be born with it. You can build it. It can start small. One decision, one commitment, one act of consistency. Because every time you say no to laziness and yes to progress, you rewrite your story. As Jocko Willink reminds us, discipline equals freedom. So hear me clearly. Discipline can transform you. It can reshape your identity, redefine your limits, and rewire your destiny. It doesn't make life easier. It makes you stronger. It teaches you that real freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want. It comes from doing what's right, even when it's hard. The power of discipline can turn doubt into confidence, chaos into order, and potential into reality. Self-discipline is the ability to do what you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not. The truth is, discipline can be the ultimate equalizer. You might not have the same resources, talent, or opportunities as someone else, but you can outwork them. You can outlast them. You can out-discipline them. Because discipline isn't a gift, it's a choice. Every single day, you can choose to show up, to stay focused, to stay hungry. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. Discipline can also be your shield against distractions. The world around you can try to pull you in every direction. Notifications, opinions, temptations, noise. But discipline can help you silence the chaos and focus on what truly matters. It can be your inner compass, pointing you toward purpose when the path gets foggy. Because when your mind is disciplined, the world loses its power to distract you. As Steve Jobs once said, focusing is about saying no. But discipline doesn't just shape what you do. It can shape who you become. It builds patience when you want instant results. It builds strength when you face resistance. It builds resilience when life tests your limits. Over time, discipline can forge your character, and character can define your destiny.
Because greatness isn't found in one massive leap. It's built in thousands of small, disciplined steps. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. And here's something powerful to remember. Discipline can transform pain into power. The early mornings, the sacrifices, the late nights, they're not punishments, they're investments. Every rep, every page, every hour you commit can be a brick in the foundation of your success. So don't run from the struggle. Embrace it. Let it refine you. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that discipline didn't just change what you achieved, it changed who you became. Do what is easy, and your life will be hard. Do what is hard, and your life will be easy. When discipline becomes your foundation, failure can stop being something to fear and start becoming something to learn from. It can teach you patience. It can teach you humility. It can remind you that growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in challenge. Every setback can be a stepping stone if you stay consistent. Discipline can be the bridge that carries you over your mistakes and into mastery. As Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." You see, the world can measure you by your results, but you can measure yourself by your effort. You can't control every outcome, but you can control your commitment. You can't always win, but you can always give your best. And when you show up, even after losing, even after being rejected, even after hearing no, you build something unbreakable inside you. That's what discipline does. It can turn defeat into determination. As Michael Jordan said, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Discipline can also teach you emotional control, the ability to act based on your goals, not your mood. Because feelings come and go, but discipline can anchor you. It can remind you that success is not about intensity for one day. It's about consistency for a lifetime. There will be days when you don't feel like showing up. Those are the days that define you. Someone reminds us, don't count on motivation, count on discipline. When you build discipline, even your failures can fuel your fire. Each one can push you to train harder, think smarter, and grow stronger. You stop fearing the hard days because you know those are the days that forge champions. You stop chasing motivation because you've built momentum. And momentum can be unstoppable when fueled by discipline. Every challenge, every obstacle, every failure can be a reminder you are not done yet. As Confucius once said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." You can chase motivation all your life, waiting for that spark of inspiration to move you, but discipline can create that spark every single day. It can give you structure when you feel lost, direction when you feel uncertain, and strength when you feel weak. Discipline doesn't limit your life, it expands it. It can open doors that laziness will never even knock on. When you discipline your mind, your habits, your focus, you start realizing that freedom isn't about doing less, it's about doing what matters most. As Tony Robbins once said, discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. Lack of discipline inevitably leads to failure. Discipline can also redefine success for you. It's not about applause, fame, or validation. It's about growth, purpose, and peace. Because when you live with discipline, you live with integrity. You stop breaking promises to yourself. You stop running from responsibility. You stop waiting for luck because you've built reliability. And that reliability can create a confidence that no setback can shake. Someone said, self-discipline is the DNA of greatness. And let's be honest, discipline isn't easy. There will be days when it feels like a burden, days when it feels lonely, days when you question if it's even worth it. But remember this, discipline can be your silent ally, walking beside you when no one else believes. It can be the quiet voice that says, keep going, you're almost there. It can be the reason you look back one day and say, I made it. Not because it was easy, but because I refused to quit. As David Goggins said, you are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential.
So today, make a choice. Choose discipline, choose growth, choose the harder path that leads to the stronger version of yourself. Because when you do, life begins to shift. You start realizing that discipline can be the most empowering form of self-love. It can be the proof that you believe in your own future. The world doesn't need more people who want to be great. It needs more people disciplined enough to become great. As Bruce Lee once said, the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus.